Before we get into today's video, I want to start by thanking each and every one of you. I started this channel with no expectations in mind and started enjoying the process of making these videos. This became even better with your love and support. Today, we are slightly behind 10,000 subscribers mark, and I'm sure with your continued support, we will reach there soon. So, to thank all of my lovely viewers, I have decided to do the first giveaway of this channel. During this video, I will tell you 3 simple steps on how can you participate in this giveaway, and I will pick one lucky subscriber as a winner. So before we get into the video, let us begin by telling you the step number 1. To be able to consider for this giveaway, you will have to be a subscriber. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you aren't already part of the Mobile Central family. So let us start diving in the video now. With the recent announcement of iPhone SE and the love it got from the tech community, I was just surprised why is such an old design with a single camera and poor battery life getting so much love. I was completely confused. So I took it as a challenge to find one budget Android phone that I can term as my favorite budget Android phone. And I started my hunt. I looked at budget offerings from Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, Realme, Samsung, Huawei, etc. And after researching a little bit, I found this one amazing smartphone that we're going to talk about today. It simply surprised me with the package and completely shocked me with the price that it has. It's around 1200 dirhams here in the UAE, which is approximately around 325 US dollars. It has things which not many of its competitors offer, like a high refresh rate display, a brilliant, beautiful design, a versatile 6 camera setup. Yes, it has 6 cameras, a super fast charger, and a feature-rich, colorful user interface bundled with Android 10 that runs smooth thanks to its 8GB of RAM, and you get 128GB of storage space. And an almost extinct feature in today's time, a 3.5mm jack. Sounds unbelievable to me when I compare the money I usually pay for the flagships I get. Overall, I was really impressed with the package it offered on paper, and I immediately started pushing this phone through its paces to see how good it holds up against the promise it showed on the paper. So right off the bat, the performance on this thing is amazing, and it employs a Snapdragon 720G chipset, which coupled with the 8GB of RAM made gaming really smooth. Like most of you, I played PUBG extensively on this and faced absolutely no issues or lags or slowdowns of any kind, as it performed top notch with absolutely zero stutters. So before we go any further, it is time for step number 2 of the giveaway. To get up close and personal with my Mobile Central family, I have created an Instagram account. The giveaway winner will be announced there. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well to be eligible. Profile link is in the description below. Coming back to the video, so have you guessed the phone yet? You can answer this poll before I reveal this phone's identity. Tell me if you guessed it before I go ahead and talk about its amazingly awesome 6 camera setup. Okay, so now is the time when I reveal this, my favorite budget Android phone. This phone is the latest from Realme, and it's called Realme 6 Pro, which was just launched here in UAE where I live. Did you get it right? Tell me in the comments below. Okay, so like I said earlier, this phone is really amazing on the outside as much as it is on the inside. Let's break it down piece by piece and try and understand Realme's recipe for this phone. To begin with, the design on this thing is amazing. It is breath of fresh air in the crowded segment full of plain looking slabs. This lightning sort of design on the back shifts as you tilt the phone and looks gorgeous. The fingerprint sensor on this phone is mounted on the side, where your thumb would naturally rest while you hold this phone. At the back, it has a 4 camera setup vertically aligned on the side, which include a 64 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel telephoto camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 2 megapixel macro lens. So basically with that setup, it has almost all angles covered quite literally. And for selfie duties, you get 2 cameras, 16 megapixel main sensor and an 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Camera on this phone is something that actually excited me the most, because in this budget range you don't get something like this. You do not get a camera package which is as versatile as this. The selfie camera is no exception. The bokeh effect that you see behind me is something that this phone is able to do because it has 2 front cameras. None of the other phones, none of the other competitors have anything like this. Yes, the bokeh effect is not exactly perfect or not 100%, the separation is not brilliant, but still you get the point, right? It's doing so much better than the other competitors. You have the feature, and why not use it? So this is how it looks like when you disable that bokeh feature. So now, what do you think about the quality? Whatever you're listening to right now, again, directly coming from this phone's microphone. I have not added any additional mics or any additional things, no filters, no editing at all. This is absolutely the raw footage that has come out of this particular phone. Moving over to the main camera, this phone can record up to 4K 30 FPS. Quality wise, it is okay and everything looks decent in terms of colors and sharpness and detail. But in this mode, the footage is not as stable as I would like it to be. But this phone is equipped with a max steady mode that makes video recording in 1080p a pleasant experience, and it takes away all the jitters and shakes that you may otherwise experience. Picture quality wise too, this phone is really nice as the results looked really nice and almost flawless with a great HDR control, and colors also look evenly saturated for your social media needs from its main camera. And when you summon the ultra wide lens, the quality is satisfactory there too. Yes, there is slight difference in the color temperature and exposure when you compare between the main lens and the ultra wide lens, but individually both take great pictures. Macro mode is brilliant and adds a nice variety to your pictures and lets you capture details in a very different perspective. It allows you to go really close to the subjects and get some interesting shots out of it. During the low light situation too, the camera outperforms its competitors in this price range and will leave you satisfied with the details and sharpness that it is able to capture in low light. Overall, I think this is the best camera setup you can get on a budget category phone. In this price range, I don't think any other camera comes close to this in terms of camera quality. In fact, I will go as far as saying that this outperforms phones selling at much higher price than this because Realme 6 Pro punches really hard in the camera department and knocks out almost all its competitors in this segment. Let us now move on to the software and user experience. Like I mentioned earlier, this phone runs on Android 10 and has Realme UI on top of it. Software is something that is personal preference. Some of you may like the stock Android, some people prefer Samsung's One UI, and some feel contented with Xiaomi's Mi UI. So to tell you about Realme UI, it is very different from what you generally see and is kind of very colorful with its overall theme. It is full of features which becomes even more pleasurable when you use this phone as the 6.6-inch display refreshes at 90Hz that provides a very smooth user experience, but unfortunately it is an LCD panel and not the AMOLED one. To help you using this phone through the day, this phone has a 4300 mAh battery, which is more than enough for a day of heavy to moderate use. And when you run out of the juice, you have a super fast charger to fill it up in less than an hour. To be precise, Realme is promoting it as 57 minutes to the full charge. It has 128 GB of native storage, which can be expanded through a dedicated micro SD card while using 2 SIM cards in the phone. In some regions, you also get a version with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of memory, which is priced even lower than this. Overall experience on this phone is smooth and lag-free, and I wish they employed a better vibration motor on this phone and probably reduced the number of pre-installed apps. Besides that, almost everything feels premium, especially the camera, which blew me out. At this price range, this leaves me very little to complain about and makes us wonder that why do we pay such high amounts for flagships anymore. I am also going to look at few offerings from Xiaomi in my upcoming videos. I have zeroed in on Mi Note 10 Lite and Redmi Note 9. So do subscribe if you want to hear about my thoughts on that. And hit a thumbs up if you like this video. And before we sign off, let me tell you the last step to participate in the giveaway. Simply comment below and tell me what do you think about the Realme 6 Pro. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Cheers.